This is Zach. Zach is a hard worker who cares a lot about his education, but he struggles a lot with math. Zach knows he would really benefit from getting a tutor, but his family can't afford to pay the asking price of professional tutors. Without access to help, Zach's struggle with math will continue, and his confusion will only grow. Unfortunately, Zach's situation is quite common among low-income families.
A typical tutor on the East Coast starts at $20 an hour but can reach prices of $80 an hour for professional services, which is more than 11 times the minimum wage. Tutoring prices for exams like the SAT can even grow well over $100 an hour. Low-income families have little to no financial resources for expensive tutoring, causing access to helpful resources to become problematic for families like Zach's. Research shows that over 90% of students that are being tutored outperform their non-tutored peers academically. These rising prices have created a massive disparity in education, as those who can't afford to pay are put at a significant disadvantage.
I have 3 kids, and unfortunately they each seem to struggle with math. It's sad when they come to me for help with their homework, but their subject matter is beyond my capabilities. I'd love to be able to provide them with a professional tutor that can help them, but I just can't afford the hundreds of dollars an hour for a tutor, especially with 3 children. It's sad because all I want them is to succeed in their academics, but it's a struggle.
Currently, when students are looking for help online, they end up using problem-solving tools like PhotoMath or Chegg. Although these tools are very effective at providing students with the correct answer, the problem is that the student doesn't learn anything from simply viewing the solution, and they miss out on an opportunity to gain an understanding of what they are learning. Furthermore, AI tools like ChatGPT are notoriously inconsistent with math, so students using ChatGPT with their homework are likely to end up even more confused. According to Stanford University, 75% of students admit to cheating in high school with resources like Chegg and PhotoMath because of mounting pressures to get high grades. When students are brought to cheat because of an inability to find help, they make it even harder for themselves to learn future topics and develop their understanding. Educational institutions are constantly finding online resources that provide assistance. Schools will flag students with an academic integrity violation for using Chegg or PhotoMath, and even AI development tools like ChatGPT are now being used by students to cheat instead of learn. With TutorAI, we wanted to approach the problem differently. Instead of just giving students the answer, TutorAI will work with the student to gently guide them towards a solution so they can develop a feeling for the problem themselves. TutorAI is capable of analyzing scratch work done on a problem and identifying the location of any mistakes that may have been made along the way, from which it can offer subtle hints as to how the mistakes may be corrected. By leveraging ChatGPT, TutorAI will be able to articulate reasoning for why what they did was a mistake and can point students in the right direction if they get stuck. To illustrate TutorAI's capability, we prepared an example to show how it may help a high school student with their homework.
We plan on implementing TutorAI as a mobile app, but we built an example web app just for the prototype. The user takes a photo of their work and uploads it to our web app that you can see here. After collecting their images, we run optical character recognition that translates their handwriting into text that our math algorithm can understand. This algorithm is utilized to identify if any computational errors exist. These errors get pointed out and sent to ChatGPT to identify a tip or correction that a student should make. You can see the student correcting her mistake here and re-uploading the new version. This time, there are no errors, so we use information from the last written expression to create a specially crafted prompt for ChatGPT, which provides an informative hint as to the potential next step in the problem. And in the end, we get a happy student who learned from their mistake.
When it comes to scalability, TutorAI has significant potential. We are pursuing multiple avenues to scale up, starting with subject scalability. We plan to expand the app's subject coverage to include more challenging math subjects like calculus and trigonometry. Additionally, we are exploring new features such as voice interactivity to enhance the user experience. With voice interactivity, users can engage in a dialogue with TutorAI, ask questions, and receive immediate feedback and guidance in a conversational and intuitive manner, replicating that experience of a real tutor.
TutorAI has the potential to bridge the gap between AI and math education. With TutorAI, every student has their very own personal tutor right in the palm of their hands.